Today talked about we talked in school on the reading lesson. We talked about pond plants, right? So today we're gonna continue our learning, but this time we're gonna read a book in French. Again, before we even try to read the book, what I want to do is to have a picture walk. What does it mean? That means we're gonna walk through this picture and we're gonna pay attention to details and see what's happening in each page. So today we talked about ponds, right, and plants, maybe some animals that live in the pond. So now let's look here and try to zoom into the picture and see what do you see, right? We're gonna look on the bottom. This is called a pond, and then we have some plants around, some trees. Now we're gonna flip the page and see what else do we see. So we have pretty much the same picture, but now the author did what? I mean, the illustrator, right? Did what? He zoomed in to see closely what kind of plants we can find at a pond. Now we see two types of plants, right? We have the plants, they are like growing up, growing through the water, and then we have the plants that float on the water or on the pond. Do you see anything else that you want to mention? Go ahead. Excellent job. Moving on. Let's see. So through those plants, can we see anything else? Can we see any type of animals? Zoom into the picture and let's take a closer look. What's this? What do we have here? We have a fish, exactly. So in the pond, between those plants, right, they grow, like they float or they grow through the water, we do have some more life, right? We have animals, so we can see fishes. And I wonder, are those fishes the only one who lives in the pond, or we might have a different type of life? Let's move on and we can find out more. Look here. What's this? What do we have here? What's this called? It's called a snail, right? So we can see the snails crawling on those plants. They are around the pond. That's it. We have some more. What do we have here? We have some insects, right? We have like flies, we have mosquitoes, all these type of insects that live, again, where? Around the pond. What do you think those insects are doing there? What are they looking for? Maybe they are looking for some food, right? Because they need food to survive. What else do you think they are doing there? Yes, excellent thinking. Moving on. Oh, we have a little bit of other animals. What kind of animals we have here? Do we recognize this type of animals? What's this called? It's called a duck, right? It's called a duck. We have here some baby ducks. What are they doing in the pond? They are swimming, right? Exactly. Moving on, let's see if do you think we have any other animals that might be living in a pond or close to the pond? What do you think? Exactly. We might have some turtles living on the pond or maybe swimming, resting, looking for food, right? So we have, what do we see here? We have turtles. They are like laying in the sun, maybe also looking for some food and just relaxing. And I think we have one or two more pages before this book is over. Let's check the next page. Oh my goodness, what do we have here? We have what's called the beaver, right? We have beaver. So those are a little bit or bigger animals than the duck or the insects, right? So those are bigger and also live in the pond or close by to the pond, but yeah. Anything else you want to add here? Please do so. If you see something else, you can add something else that maybe I'm not noticing and I don't see. Please say so. Great job. And let's see what's on the last page of this book. Oh, so what else do we see? What else can we see in a pond? We see children, we see boys, right? Everyone, they're coming here, do they think? Do you think that children or the boys are coming here to eat? No, that's true. That's correct. No, they're actually coming here to swim and maybe use the canoe, right? And just they're coming here to have fun. So we see all these different types of plants, animals, and even humans. They're coming at the pond for different reasons. And now that we had a picture walk through this book, now we have a better understanding of what this book about. Now actually what we're gonna do, we're gonna move back to the beginning and we're gonna try to read. Okay, I will read it one time for you and then you can read it on your own. La vie dans l'étang. Now la vie dans l'étang is, do I even have to say what it is? I think we can translate very easy this book, right? This title, the title of this book, La Vie, the life in the pond, the life in the pond. Il y a des plantes dans l'étang. Il y a, we all know what means, what is this expression, because we've been reading books and we use this expression so many times. But for those of you that still can remember what il y a means, there is or there are, right? They are des plantes dans l'étang. There are plants in the pond. Can we agree with that? Do we see plants? Yes, we do. Excellent. Moving on. Il y a des poissons dans l'étang. Let's try it one more time. Il y a des poissons dans l'étang. There is or there are des poissons. I don't have to mention what it is because we can just look at the picture and we can infer what des poissons means, right? There is what? In the pond. Exactly, there is or there are fishes in the pond. Good inference. Let's move on. Now, il y a des escargots dans l'étang. There is what? Or there are. I'm gonna say there are because if I'm look here, the escargot, I see the S at the end, which means what? Which means plural. That means we have more than one snail. We have snails. Alors, there are snails in the pond. Il y a des escargots dans l'étang. Il y a des insectes dans l'étang. Your time to read. Great job. Moving on. Il y a des canards dans l'étang. Let's read together. Il y a des canards dans l'étang. Your time to read. Your turn. Excellent job. Il y a des tortues dans l'étang. Let's read together. Il y a des tortues dans l'étang. Your turn. Excellent job. Il y a des castors dans l'étang. Let's read together. Il y a des castors dans l'étang. Your turn. Beautiful. Moving on, the last page. Il y a des garçons dans l'étang. Let's read together. Il y a des garçons dans l'étang. Your turn. Beautiful. I will just help you a little bit with the translation here for those of you who still don't, who maybe you forgot what the word garçon means. Alors, il y a, there are des garçons, there are boys in the pond. Excellent word, boys and girls. If you want, you can read this book one more time on your own, and then I'll see you all tomorrow in school. Au revoir, mes amis.